Welcome to the Emerging Lawyer at the Coffee Conversation Show, powered by the Emerging India Forum TIF and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Theme is we have with us Ishaan Michael, legal advisor at DFDL, Southeast Asian company. His expertise spans corporate law, intellectual property, entertainment, and sports law. From managing multi-million-dollar investments in Laos to redefining compliance and governance frameworks for global clients, Ishan has demonstrated the transformative power of legal innovation. With a passion for leveraging law as a business enabler rather than a constraint, he has successfully navigated complex domains like risk management, transactional advisory, and trademark defense. So, welcome, Ishan, to today's coffee
Thank you
conversation.
so much.
And since this is a month of Christmas, so
Yes,
and welcome to your hometown, Ranchi.
thank you so much.
So let me explain you the format. There are two rounds, but there is a third round also. So which
Okay,
you are here, that is a rapid fire round where
yeah,
you have to be witty, funny, and quick. So you will
sure.
get Christmas gift, this
Okay,
book,
thank you.
which will be
Okay,
autographed and
sure.
send it to you for your Christmas gift. Friends, I'm Lion Amir Virani, host at Coffee Conversation, legal tech evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution. We help law firms, corporate legal, and companies to become profitable with world-class technology solutions and tech training. So, Ishan, my first question: how has your journey been from being a law graduate till date?
Thank you. It's been quite fulfilling. It's nothing what I imagined my professional life would be, but I can totally say that it's much more happy and satisfactory than what I had imagined when I was in law school. It's not at all what suits show you lawyer's life would be, but it's quite fulfilling. And at the end of the day, I can say that I'm happy with what I'm doing.
Wow. So, can you describe your roles and responsibilities as a foreign legal advisor at DFDL and in a South Asian country such as Laos?
So my primary work is to ensure that any foreign investor that is coming to Laos, I help them understand what Lao law regime is, because it's a bit complicated there in law with multiple regulations and decisions coming now and then. My primary role is to make them understand that there's no issues when it comes to the legal regime there, and we are there to help them and to help Lao grow as a country and as a hub for foreign investment.
Wow, beautiful. So, now, Ishan, how do intellectual property laws intersect with the entertainment and sports industry in Laos?
That's an interesting question. I feel IP is the soul of these two industries, because without IP, I do not think these two industries will be as commercially grown as they are right now. Because if we take out IP, artists won't get what they are worth. Sports team won't be able to get the value of their logos or names that they have. So I understand that not only does IP needs to coexist with this two industry, it is the backbone on which investors can get back whatever they have invested in these two industries.
Wow. So, now, Ishan, what key points do you consider while drafting agreements for high value projects?
It's like driving a unicycle on a tight rope. You need to manage both the sides' expectations. So you have to understand the client's commercial aspect while managing the legal compliance with law. So it's quite tricky, and you have to make them understand that while you appreciate where they're coming from a commercial aspect, there are certain laws to be followed, certain regulations to be followed, and that is where we as lawyers help the business minds understand the nitty gritty of law.
Wow. Okay. Ishan, what key challenges have you faced in facilitating multi-million-dollar investment deals and how did you overcome them?
It's similar to my last answer. Like managing expectations, because at the end of the day, every party wants to have a win-win situation. Nobody wants to be on a losing side. So the key thing is to balance the expectations of both the parties. There might be situations where a party might think that they might be losing out on certain opportunities in the short run, but we help them see the long run where law and their business aspect can correlate and they can get what they want in their deals.
Wow. Okay. Okay, Ishan, what inspired you to focus on leveraging law as an opportunity rather than a constraint for businesses?
That this relates to my school life as well. So when I decided to be a lawyer, everybody saw that okay, this person will become a super rude, super villainous person, controlling everything. So it's a tragedy that law is seen as a constraint, a limitation on any business, rather than seeing it as a tool that businesses can use to expand their operations as well as multiply their profits. So if a company follows the laws, or if they can use the law to their benefit, it- they will see that how it benefits them rather than restricting them. So I am of the idea that law is not a tool to stop you from doing something, but it is a key that opens door for you to do what you want to do, provided that you are doing it the correct way and helping the society in the long run.
Wow. So, Ishan, how do you approach aligning international business operations with the local legal frameworks of Law PDR?
Uh, so with multiple multinational brands and companies flowing into Lao, these companies have their own standard forms of agreements or their own standard form of functioning, which might or might not be different from Lao. So we help them understand that, see, you have been following these principles in different countries, but Lao law says this. We are not saying you to completely change it, but it has to be tweaked a bit so that it is in compliance with Lao law, whether it be the term of the agreement, whether it be the termination of the agreement. So we help them understand that we appreciate that they have a standard template, but that has to comply with Lao law, and we make them understand each and every point that, see, this is the international standard and this is what law says. So that is what we do.
One interesting question I want to ask you, since you're from India, you're in Laos, and there are MNC companies coming to set up operations in Laos. So, how do you manage the cultural differences, work differences, and uh, yeah, integrate in your what do you say, legal work?
Well, being a foreigner in Laos has its pros and cons. Pro being Indians are quite loved there in that country, so it helps open a great number of doors for me. For investors, surprisingly, they recognize me as an Indian through my accent, and they love to share their love for Indian cuisine, and that is how I'm able to build a relation with them, which not only helps me personally but also professionally. And that is how, once an interpersonal relationship is built with the investors, we are able to work better with them rather than being a newcomer or a person that they do not know anything about. So once a relationship is built, it helps me personally and professionally as well.
Wow. Okay. Ishan, what trends do you foresee shaping the future of corporate law and IPR in Southeast Asia?
Like I said, a number of multinational companies and brands are flowing into Lawpedia. And the key thing that most of these brands will look is to safeguard their IP. So I understand that with the number of brands flowing into Lawpedia, the IP regime will only get stronger, not as a deterrent again, but as a tool for these new investors to invest money as well as protect their brand in Lawpedia. With respect to corporate law, I understand that with technology coming up, machine learning coming up, I think it will be a great tool for corporate lawyers as well as entities engaged in corporate law, because things that could take 2 days would take at the most 2 hours. So I think these two fields will see a lot more growth in Lawpedia in the days to come.
Okay, now Ishan, can you share an example of a legal innovation that brought significant value to your clients?
So I think blockchain will play a big role in the days to come as a technological advancement, because I feel that in spite of all the safeguards in place, blockchain will be a way better way of not only communicating but sharing files as well. Like in huge transactions, there are at least 1,000 files that have to be interchanged between the parties. And if you have a blockchain system in place with access only to the relevant stakeholders involved in the deal, I think the integrity of the deal and the transaction and the documents will be increased in the days to come.
Wow. Okay. My next question: how does your work with Simply Sport Foundation complement your expertise in corporate and sports law?
Thank you. So I have been engaged with Simply Sports since my college days, since the day I started having a soft corner for sports law. So I see Simply Sports as one of the biggest enabler of grassroots athletes in India. After having worked with them, being their only legal mind in the team, I feel that working with Simply Sports has helped me grow not only as a lawyer but also as an understanding of how the sports industry works, how the sports policy works, and the kind of transactions or the kind of agreements that I have drafted for them has helped me only become a bit better lawyer, and a better love has grown for this sports industry for me.
Wow. Okay. My last question for your professional journey around: how has technology helped you, and which legal tech tool has impacted your work?
Uh, uh, this has been like my sidekick for quite a time now. Ever since these new machine learnings and chat GPTs have come into place, I found these to be really helpful, really exciting, with new advancements coming every now and then. I see that there's a lot to be done for this technology sector interplaying with law. But right now, it is a great tool for understanding complex concepts in a very simple way. Like, for example, if I don't understand what a franchisee agreement is, I can just ask for a tool to explain me like a 5-year old, and they will do that. So that has been a great help for me in working in Laos, where which is quite different from what I learned in India. And these technology tools have helped me understand the law faster and better.
Wow. Okay, let's go to the next round and understand Ishan as a person. Tell us about your family and your formative years, Ishan.
I come from a very modest and traditional family. Like every Indian family, they focused more on academics rather than co-curricular activities. But they were quite supportive of everything that I wanted to do. I took quite unorthodox decisions during my student life with respect to the subjects that I wanted to study, or even studying law. I can proudly say that from my entire extended family, I'm the only person from the legal fraternity, and these decisions have been supported well by my parents. Talking about my formative years, I come from a beautiful city of Ranchi. I studied in one of the best missionary schools here. It's called St. Xavier's Doranda, and every struggle, every happiness, every issue that I've faced in my life has helped me become the person that I am. And even being a part of this interview, I'm sure some of those things that I've faced in my life have landed me here.
Wow. Okay, let's go to your college days at Kalinga College. how was the experience? And as you said earlier during our conversation, it helped you to land your job at Laos. So
Right.
tell us all in detail so the viewers out there, they can join some such colleges, okay, where foreign collaborations where the colleges have or some alumni are there. It helps in being those colleges where if you have a broader vision of going global. I've got
Mhm.
more coffee speakers who have joined like ye Jindal Global University, which help them to go for go global in their work profile. So
Right.
this,
Thank you, sir. Like any law aspirant, I wanted to be a part of a national law university, but fate had other plans, and I couldn't qualify for a national law university. Luckily, I had also given the entrance exam for KIT University, and I got a pretty good rank there. It was a nice rank. Uh, Disheartened with my CLAT result, I decided that let's bygones be bygones. I want to study law, and if KIT is it, then that's it. My journey from Ranchi to Bhubaneswar was quite scary because that was the first time I was going to be away from home, away from my parents, being on my own. But KIT as a university, it never made me feel that I'm away from home. Starting from teachers, the administration, and even the friends that I made there, they are a part of my life even now. And I would like to say to all your viewers that if you do not qualify for a national or university, it's not the end of your life. It's just the beginning of a new challenge that will only make you better. Uh, I know people from national law universities. I know people from private universities. And at the end of the day, they all are lawyers. It does not make a big difference from which university you come from, as long as you know what you're doing and you are good at what you do. And KIT has helped me make me a good professional. And I remember being a part of multiple societies in college because I always had at the back of my head that I'm not in a national law university. I need to work harder than the others. And this made me a part of many societies in the college. And one of those was NSS, National Service Scheme. And I believe National Service Scheme had a key role in making me the person that I am, making me confident, making me able to speak in public, inculcating leadership qualities in me. So I believe that at the end of the day, it's you who have to do the hard work, not the college. It does not matter where you are, it matters what you want to do and how good you are at it.
oh, oh, that's very interesting. Okay, Ishan, how do you unwind after a long day of navigating complex legal challenges?
So there's no fixed routine for me. It depends on my mood. If I'm in a good mood, I'll take my e-bike out, I'll go for a ride and get a bite outside somewhere. If I feel that I'm not able to go out and if I'm quite tired, I'll cook my comfort food, which is mostly Indian food. I'll put on a episode of Suits or Friends and listen to some music. And recently, I've bought a boxing pillar, so I it helps me as my stress buster nowadays.
Wow. Okay, Ishan, do you have any hobbies or creative outlets that inspire your professional life?
Sorry, sir, could you come again?
Do you have any hobbies or creative outlets that inspire your professional life?
Yes. So I have a law blog. It's called Lobbies. It's focused on sports entertainment law, and this is where my hobby of writing blogs was inculcated. And every weekend, if I'm not doing any household chores, you'll find me writing blogs on upcoming sports entertainment industries issues. Other than that, I have started learning sketching. So I sketch a lot. And I think these two things have helped me ease out all the stress that I gain over the week and make me prepare for a new week to face.
Mm. Okay, Ishan, who has been the most influential mentor, role model in your life journey?
I would like to say it's my father. He has faced a lot of challenges in his life. He has crossed every barrier that was put in his place, and he, as a person, as a professional, has played a key role in what I am today, in what I want to become in future. And whenever I'm faced with an issue in my life, professionally or personally, I just think and I ask myself, what would that do? And most often than not, I found a answer to my issues. So it's my father.
So, who has influenced you from the legal world?
It would be a senior at my firm itself. She's a partner. She's a managing partner of the Lao office, and even before joining DFDL professionally, when I was a third year student, one of my seniors was selected at the DFDL office, and at that time I was going through the websites, and when I came across her profile, I found her journey to be quite interesting, quite different from what a traditional lawyer goes through. And she has been a role model from the legal fraternity from me.
Wow. So, Ishan, which book, movie, or piece of art has had the greatest impact on your worldview?
Uh, I won't be able to name one, but shortening the list, I would like to name three. It's Three Idiot, because it taught me that you do not need to follow the societal norms. You can break the chains and still succeed in life. The other is The Ballers. It's a web series from HBO that helped me build an interest for sports entertainment law, and that is how I got into this space. And the third one is a recent show called Lincoln Lawyers. It shows how lawyers need to think on their feet, find witty and exciting solutions for their client.
Wow. My next question is that only. What are some life lessons you have learned through your interaction with clients from diverse industries?
The biggest thing that I have learned is one shoe does not fit all. Every person will have a separate need. Every deal will have a separate need. Every country will have a separate need. So things that would have worked for one transaction or one deal or one person won't apply to the next. Yes, the core principles might remain the same, but you have to think on your feet and see what exactly the client is looking for, what the investor is looking for in his transaction. So that is what I have learned.
So, Ishan, how do you stay in touch with your friends now in different time zones?
uh, we have multiple WhatsApp groups for my school friends. I have one for my college friends. I have my, and then there's a core group which overlaps. So I think technology through WhatsApp has helped me stay in touch, and even like I said, lobbies. I started it with my batchmates from university, and
Mhm.
we keep having meetings and updates. So that has helped me not only keep lobbies alive but also stay in touch with my close friends.
Impressive. So, Ishan, is there a family tradition or value that you carry forward in your professional life?
Well, it would be integrity and honesty. My parents have taught me that even if you have done something wrong, be honest about it, own it, and try not to do it again. They have taught me that being wrong but honest is better than being right and dishonest, or being successful and dishonest. So that is two things that my family has taught me, and that has helped me in becoming what I am today.
That's impressive. So, as this is a Christmas month, so any message from your side to the viewers for the coffee viewers out there?
Well, the first would be, don't wait for Santas to do miracles, come and do it yourself. And the next would be, believe in yourself. Uh, I know Christmases where I've seen my cousins who were quite successful when I was still a student, and I know festive seasons can be a time when an individual questions their self worth or where they are as a person. But I would like to say, just wait, the day, the individuals that you are clapping for today will be the one who will clap for you one day. So just be patient, work hard, and believe in yourself.
Wow. Okay, my last question, which will be a googly one. Describe Ishan in one line.
Well, I am still a law student, witty, and a lover of sports.
Wow. So let's have fun, the rapid fire round. Which is your favorite sport?
Cricket,
Okay. Your go-to comfort food?
paneer and roti,
Okay. Favorite place to visit in Laos?
luang prabang,
Okay. Favorite food in Ranchi?
litti chokha.
I'm also a fan of Litti Choka. Literally. There's Mumbai also, there are a few places where you get Litti Choka.
Okay.
My ex- I had this food when I was in Delhi and gone to meet someone in Noida.
Okay.
So
Okay.
at the junction office lane only there was a cart
Right.
selling litti choka. That was my
Okay.
first experience,
Uh-huh.
and I see I'm a foodie,
Right.
and
Right.
the way the this cubes are prepared
Right. Right.
on ये के जो
The
जाली पे
other,
रख के,
yes, correct. Yes.
and that got me in ये what do you say attracted कि हाँ भाई क्या हो रहा है इस पे. It's a very different taste.
I agree. Sir.
Okay, books or podcast for professional learning.
I believe the Ranveer show is a great place to learn new things.
Okay, tea or coffee?
Coffee.
That's raise. Best piece of advice you have ever received.
uh, Keep working hard till your time comes.
Wow. Your favorite color?
Blue.
Wow. So you did well, and here's a Christmas gift which will be sent to
Thank
your
you.
address.
Thank you so much.
So, friend, so the lovely conversation, understanding Ishan's journey transition from Ranchi to working in a South Asian country, Laos. So, anyone who wants to be a foreign legal advisor, watch this episode. You'll get a lot of insights as how he has transitioned from being a law student to working in a foreign country, his ups and downs. So, this is the episode for all professionals want to transition as a foreign legal advisor working in a different country. So you're working in different time zones, different culture, but how Ishan has made a name for himself in his law. And there are a lot of other episodes at the Coffee Corner Show with a lot of subject expertise and subject topics, over 300 plus. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be featured as Ishan, so visit our website, theemergingindiaforum.com, and we would love to invite you to have coffee over coffee conversation. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all our viewers out there. So stay, enjoy like everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.